Jerry was looking at a map with the following scale. 1/2 inch equals 3 miles. Jerry measured 3 1/8 inches between two towns on the map. What is the actual distance in miles? This time when I read it, I'm going to highlight important information. So, Jerry was looking at a map with this scale. 1/2 of an inch equals 3 miles. That is so important. It is going to be my first ratio right there. And do you understand what this is talking about? Have you ever seen a map? In the corner, there's usually a little scale that tells you this small distance on the paper or on the computer map equals this distance in real life. It has to be to scale, which means proportional. Let's keep reading. Jerry measured 3 1/8 inches between the two towns on the map. 3 1/8 inches, that's very important. Then finally, what is the actual distance in miles? That's the thing we don't know, what we're going to be looking to find, and what we're going to use a variable to represent, the distance in miles. So as you can see, the two things being compared is like the map to real life, or inches to miles. Let's keep it simple and just say inches to miles. And the very first thing I highlighted was your very first ratio. 1/2 an inch goes with 3 miles. 1/2 of an inch goes with 3 miles. Then it says Jerry measured 3 1/8 inches. So that's 3 1/8 inches on a map. See, we don't know the actual distance in miles. That is what the variable is going to represent. So let me put an X there. Okay, now it's time to set up our proportion. We're going to butterfly, multiply, and divide. Let me go to my pencil and paper. Here we go. It had said inches to miles. I'm going to go ahead and put fraction bar equal fraction bar. And what we had said was 1/2 of an inch goes with 3 miles, and 3 1/8 inches goes with some amount of miles we're going to figure out. But wait a second. I don't like having a fraction inside of a fraction. It's difficult to do math with this. So I'm going to go ahead and make these numbers into decimals. Now, 1/2, you probably already know. What is it? If you said 0.5, you are correct. Now, if you don't have 1/8 memorized, you can pull in your calculator. So what I'm going to do is figure out the decimal form of 1/8. 1 divided by 8. It's just 0.125. So what that means is 3 1/8 is 3.125. Now I'm all set up, ready to butterfly multiply. Here we go. 0.5 times x, I simply write 0.5x. 3 times 3.125. I do not want to do that in my head, so enter our good friend Desi. 3 times 3.125 is 9.375. Do you know what I just realized? Desi actually likes fractions. I probably could have done 3 1/8 if I had wanted to. Let's see if it gets me the same thing. Oh, look at there. Oh my goodness, same thing. So now I know that equals 9.375. And what we've been learning is that when the fractions are equal, their cross products are equal. So now we've got this one-step equation. We're going to just solve for x. To do that, we do the opposite of times 0.5, which is divide 0.5. Do the same thing on both sides. Divide 0.5. This is good. A number over itself is just 1. 1x is x. So x equals to something. Let's go to Desi and figure it out. I want to use that previous answer, so I'm going to take a little shortcut. I'm going to use the previous answer button so I don't have to type it in again. Then divide that by 0.5. And I just got 18.75, thank you, Desmos. And remember, this was talking about miles in real life. So my final answer is 18.75 miles. I know I want to show this work, so I'm going to go ahead and get a screenshot of my work. In real life, you would insert a picture of your work. Okay, this is representing inserting a picture of my work, just like you're going to do, but you're going to insert a picture of your real handwriting. Okay, and the final answer was, 18.75 miles.